Throwing from the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Gets up the edge to the 35. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Best run games in this league at bounds. Converted inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Offense in the hurry up here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They go play action on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They go play action here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completed to his running back. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing on.
Ritter. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 16 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Ritter setting up to throw. Cope with a catch. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at 4th down, but inside field goal range, so they could get 3 here. Buys time, rolling run. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Trevin Wallace has it. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Extra point is up and good from slot. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion out of the slot. Back to the air following the pick 6. He puts some juice. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Ritter to throw. Into the hands of Cope. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They have themselves another first and 10. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Finds his back complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense, and this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now Ritter. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He'll throw again on 2nd down. He's trying to go deep again. Big gain downfield. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Blown back gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 39. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So on 4th down, out comes the son of a punter, Brad Robbins, to boot this away. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Panthers football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the 32. He's got it over the middle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Javon Holland there to make the stop. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers with a chance to break this tie. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. This is Brooks heading left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Here's the snap on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And all he needed was one more stride. He's at the 2-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's incomplete left side. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll throw it. He's going to push one deep down the right. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump-off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch, and he'll take it a mile.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Ritter. He's on the move. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. Tampa spends its 2nd time out now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ritter looking to throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. On the draw, this is Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Escapes the pocket. Gets himself free. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. 3rd down coming. They send the tight end in motion. Third and long for him here. And he brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. As a man, it's Brooks. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 24. Wow, wide open here, complete. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it, adding all the extra yardage.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Man in motion here. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Look into the air here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He's dropping back to throw. That's caught for the first. Running in the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Here's Brooks. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
They motion the tight end over. It is caught left side. He has the Carolina touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Ritter. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Ritter setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Pass complete to Walker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That's taken in by Samuel. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there. Now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 28. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 3rd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They'll try and throw it here. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They're throwing it. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within... They're out and set, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Ritter to throw. He lofts it, deep left. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Hands off here for Brooks. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They're going play action. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. Has a lane inside the 25. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down from the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. getting the throw now on 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Sheds off a rusher.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll throw it. They did it! He made the interception! That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the 4th. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get...
Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Running back sent in motion. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Throwing from the gun here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Pretty easy to see here. He just simply takes off before he gets full possession, and that is a drop. It's kind of like when a receiver gets a handoff. You got to secure the ball first before you can make anything else happen.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now a give to Brooks, coming left. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's going to be 2 on the pickup, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 13. They send a man in motion. Looking to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Got all of it, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. He's got... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate? That that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he crosses midfield before going out. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Now Ritter. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Running for the marker on 2nd. He still has room inside the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Buccaneers down by a touchdown. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Walker running to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice, once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st and goal, they've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Walker can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Here he is to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here's a give straight up the middle. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Phillies haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. The 50. 30. He's at the 10. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
The Panthers will line up for the two-point conversion.
They give it to the back of the zone read. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Slot man motioned over. Getting right back to it after that interception. Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Tampa spends its second timeout now. Still one more in their pocket to use.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be second down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Second and 10 now. On the move, headed right. Need this to force over. They connect on the deep shot. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments, so win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get to. They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Brooks on the counter. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.